Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're back with you for the boys' game tonight. It'll be a matchup of the Battle of Highway 62, the Prairie Grove Tigers, the Farmington Cardinals. We're in Farmington tonight for those that may be just joining us. Our girls tonight, the final score 55-45, I believe it was, Jake.
Yeah.
Pulling off the second consecutive undefeated conference season. But now it's the boys' turn. And as good as we've played against Farmington with our girls, the last 3 or 4 years, we've struggled a little bit with the boys. Last year we broke a streak that they had on us with our boys winning, but have not been successful this year in taking down Farmington. But tonight, Jake, if our boys are to win, what do you think the key would be tonight for our boys?
The boys, every single game it seems like there's been a stretch of about 5 or 6 minutes that they've lost their composure. And it's usually in the second half. In the third quarter, it just seems that there's, I don't know, that we lose composure, the other team just gets on a streak, and once that happens, we've just never been able to recover in third quarter. We've been in a lot of ball games up into the halftime, and the third quarter's just not been very kind to Prairie Grove.
Yeah, this happened to us the other night against Berryville. In our first game against Farmington, the thing that was interesting there, I remember we played with them very well for the first half, and then they kind of pulled away, ended up winning the game 59-43. But number one, we did not shoot well from three-point land. We were 2 of 18 from three-point that night, 12 of 31 from two-point land. So when you shoot that way and you play a team as good as Farmington, it's hard to beat them. But to be within 16 points and play that badly, if we can play a little better tonight, keep it close, you never know what can happen.
Well, it's going to come down, like we saw in the girls' game, it's going to come down to who's going to play some disciplined defense, who's going to make some plays in transition. But the thing about Farmington, I've been watching the junior high boys all week long. Farmington is a very athletic team. They're long and lean. They're very wide up front. They can put a 3-2 zone out you on the front end, and you have a hard time penetrating that. They're just very athletic, very lean.
Well, a key stat from the last time we played Farmington, we shot 52% from a free throw line, made 13 of 25. Farmington shot nearly 80% from the free throw line. Those are big numbers, and they got 19 free throws made.
You couple that with the lack of success on the three-point line for us, and that just further illustrates what we talked about at the girls' game. You win games at the free throw line. The showy ones, the three-pointers are nice for show, and they can be a momentum turner from time to time, but you win a ball game in the last minutes at the free throw line.
Absolutely. And we're down to about a minute to go here before we tip off. And
now, when was that last game that we played with Farmington?
It was back in January.
Okay. Because, I mean, since that game, we've had a little injection. We've seen a little bit more J.D. speed handling the ball. We've seen a few players that weren't available early in the season due to football that have come in and made some significant contributions. And obviously, the more time they spend on the court, the Cooper Winters and J.D. Speed, the better off they become, the more familiar they become with the offense.
Absolutely. Well, I think the thing I would love to see from our young men tonight, and that is this. When it comes to basketball, we talked about earlier, it's about tournament time and peaking. A good performance tonight, an incredible upset win, would carry a lot going in district tournament next week.
Yes, it would. And you may, and I mean this, you may find Farmington kind of sleeping a little bit. They've wrapped the conference title up. They may have a little bit too much confidence. You could knock this off. This is not something that's out of the realm of impossibility. Let's put it that way.
And that's what our producer said. That's what it is when it's Prairie Grove and Farmington. That's the way it is. Well, our starting lineup tonight for the Prairie Grove Tigers: Coach Steve Edmonston, Cameron Dowdy, number 3. Cameron struggled a little bit the last few games from a scoring standpoint, but he's made some good plays on both the offensive and defensive end. There's Ty Tice, number 4. He's a junior. Cooper Winters, a senior. J.D. Speed, you mentioned him earlier, and then also Jacob Storley. I love the way Storley plays. He plays a little old school, uses the backboard a lot, and he's got good footwork, and I like the way he plays.
I'll tell you what, he is as athletic as any guy on the team. When you watch these guys warm up, number 33 is the one to get your attention. He can dunk, he reverses, he handles the ball really well. he's going to be something to watch next year as a senior, I'm telling you.
Not only on this basketball court, but on the football field as well.
Yeah.
There was a couple of times in football this year he came in, ran the option, and just went 60, 70 yards.
You know, it's been kind of funny. I sit next to Coach Laird a lot of times at the scores table, and he just grins. He says, let people think that we're losing some things.
Well, the Farmington Cardinal crowd has come to life. Their Farmington Cardinal boys team, the regular season conference champions. Josh Mueller, a 5'9" senior.
I like to call him the Bulldog. He's just got that Bulldog tenacity look to him.
Jackson Stevens, a senior. I'm not sure if these are all the starters.
In honor of senior night, he is starting the seniors.
Barrett Oxford. Jimmy Hollingsworth. Coach Bo Thompson letting all the seniors be announced tonight. Matt Brackett, now he can light it up.
He's the heart and soul of the team right there.
Chase Gardner.
We're in trouble if they're going to let all these guys play at the same time.
Cole Parsley.
They're at 7. That's 8. So it's going to be their 8 versus our 5. We're in trouble.
Alex Dillette. Now let's see who they actually have on the court here to start. Looks like Mueller's going to be a starter. Matt Brackett will be a starter. Alex Dillette. Number 10, Jackson Stevens. And number 32, Chase Garner are your starters. Jacob Storley and Brackett to do the tip here. I think our Tigers, what they need to do tonight, keep it close as long as they can.
Composure. I tell you who we're going to have a big game out of. You hit it nail on the head. Cameron Dowdy struggled mightily the last game, and it really got into his head. He was really kind of downtrodden. It was his senior night, and he wanted to leave Tiger Den in a good fashion and didn't do it. So I think he's going to look to make a statement tonight.
Garner, big, strong. Garner just goes in right on Coop, 2-0. J.D. Speed. Tigers.
It's one of the changes that we've seen. Speed
Cooper for
the ball.
3. Backboard bottom. We'll take it.
He called it.
I heard him say it, Jake. He said backboard. 3-2. Their Speed gets it to Cooper. So Cooper Winters gets it back to JD, and the Tigers with a 3-2 lead. There's JD Speed for 3. Oh, just short off the front of the rim.
Nice. Big. That would have been big.
Nice rebound there by Brackett. Dowdy covering Stevens, and there's Garner. Misses the first time, but he won't miss the second one.
Another thing that's going to happen is Cooper's going to have to he's going to have to play smart.
They have him listed at 205.
That was at the beginning of the season, several whoppers ago.
This might little bit of a miscommunication there on the pass. 4-3, Farmington leads. Brackett, he shot on the way, no good. Dowdy keeps it alive, and there's Ty Tice, gets it on the wing. There's J.D. Speed. There's Storley with the rebound. There he is. Jacob Storley, 5'4".
Jacob Storley is to the boys what Callie Robinson is to the girls. He's in the right place, right time, but he's really athletic. He's going to be fun to watch, like I said, next year.
There's Mueller. He drives on Tice. Those two have seen each other over the years. That was
their game plan is pretty self-explanatory. They're wanting to work it inside.
There's Dowdy for 3. Oh, I wanted you to get it there, Cameron. 5-4. Stevens with the ball. He's guarded by Dowdy. And now J.D. Speed just comes in there. Storley. And then there's the Dowdy. Oh, no. Oh. Dowdy gets the foul.
Offensive foul.
Nice
That's
job.
Another thing that I've noticed about the Tigers is I've kind of wondered is maybe they've had one pass too many. A lot of times you just take the shot.
Mueller did a nice job that time. There's Cooper Winters.
Good defense. Going inside again.
They're going to call a foul on Storley. That is, if there's anything, I like Jacob's game. I love his footwork. Likes the way he gets rebounds. He gets a lot of fouls that just.
He plays a very physical game.
Yep.
Matter of fact, it's kind of funny that the two most physical guys on the court are quarterbacks for the football team.
Pull-up shot by Dillette. He's got it. That's a two-pointer.
Step
6'5".
just inside that line, thank goodness.
There's Ty Tice. He gets it inside to Cooper Winters. Winters turnaround jumper blocked slightly there by Garner.
You can't let
There's
that
Brackett.
happen.
Brackett.
Can't go coast to coast uncontested.
Somebody got a foul there somewhere. If that's Storley, that's two. He's going to have to go sit.
That is.
Storley's going to have to go sit. He's got 2 fouls already. And we're not even halfway through the first quarter. That really hurts the Tigers because they're trying to pound it inside, and he's one of our inside guys. Garner.
The one thing that Landon Allen checks in now for Storley, Landon brings size, but the offensive firepower is down a little bit.
But Landon, I'll tell you what, I really like the way he stepped up. And I'm going to give I think his grandmother Nan down in Florida is watching again tonight. So, Nan, we welcome you to our webcast. Thanks for watching. Landon, the thing that's impressed me is I just thought he was a field goal kicker. But he can play some basketball as well. Be patient, guys.
I would like to see Landon start with Cooper and Storley down low and make us look long and lean like Farmington does right now. I really would like to see that.
There's Garner. Chase Garner is doing a lot of damage. I believe he's got 7 of their 9 points. And
they
we're
haven't
not
shot from any further than 6 feet so far.
Makes life easy for you if you're a Farmington fan.
Great feed.
Not sure. Landon just not able to finish that off. Boy, we needed that finish there. 9-5. J.D. Speed hustling. Coach Steve Edmonston was able to
He's
get
wishing
timeout.
he hadn't done that. And I was about to say that when it was a 6-5 ball game and we were about 4 minutes into it, may have wanted to call a timeout if I'm Coach Ed to say, hey, guys, look, we're in this thing. We're going to play. We're going to hang in here with these guys just to let them get the jitters and to calm out a little bit, calm down. Because when you look at Farmington's bench, they got Michael Ingram over there that is he's a basketball specimen. He hadn't even hit the court yet. But we're in it. I mean,
well, I just received a text from Henry, one of the guys that was watching. He says you hit it on the head. If we can keep it close, just keep it close, and with the opportunity to win.
That third quarter's been a bugaboo for the Tigers all season long.
9-5, 3.5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Nice defensive play there. Is that someone new? No, that was Stevens.
It's going to be Landon Allen with the foul.
Stevens with the defensive play. I thought that was 15, but it was 10, Stevens. And now Mueller's going to the line. 9-5. We don't want this thing to get out too quick. Mueller from the free throw line.
Arguello's getting ready to come in. Have they never made a free throw before?
I'm not sure what happened there, Jake.
It was a free throw.
He makes them both. 11-5.
I would try to explain it, but they're Farmington fans.
And you said I was going to get us kicked out of here. Now Brackett's going to be called for a little hand check there. 11-5. Tigers need a basket this time.
Derek Arguello play. He shoots that. He shoots the pill.
And the thing about Derek, too, he plays really good defense. He stays
quick feet.
Very aggressive.
Quick feet.
Also in the game, checking in Tanner Purcell. He's a Farmington student now on the Tigers. There's Arguello. He gets the ball here. Wow, and the ball.
Uh-oh.
Whoa. I thought they were going to get the and one there. That's going to be the first on Cooper Winters.
I was kind of anxious to see what they would do if he actually made a layup. They
I did
with a free throw.
I didn't want him to get it because I couldn't say anything.
Yeah.
It was loud in here when they do that. Misses the free throw is DeLette. Alex Lett misses one. 11-5, 2:49 to go in the first. Tigers need to convert next time on the offensive end. Then DeLette hits the second one. 12-5.
Be nice for Derek to pull up one. He's in his spot over there in the corner. I'd like to see him hit a three. Or Cameron.
Cooper could bank another one. Unfortunately, that one doesn't fall.
Good defense. That's Derek Arguello causing some problems.
Ty Tice.
You got to hand it to him. He'll get in there and mix it up with the Giants.
You know, Tice only stands at 5'9", and that might be generous.
Really? That says 5'9"?
But he gets in there and battles, and that was nice. Nice aggressive play there by Ty Tice.
DeLette with that foul.
That's his first, the team's second. Prairie Grove already has 5 fouls. And that was needed, 12-7.
Coach Ed going with a little bit of a press.
Mueller crosses the half-court line. There's Stevens for three. Got it. 15-7. And, you know, I'm not sure if there was a mix-up there on defense, but he was by himself.
Uncontested, yeah.
Tice for three. We need it, Ty. No good. Rebound goes to Garner.
Thought he carried it.
Garner is just
he is dismantling the defense right now.
17-7 first quarter. Farmington being very, I don't know what their shooting percentage is. I'll find out from Lance. Just there's Derek Arguello for three. Bottom. There we go. Hey, 17-10. Now Mueller gets it across quick. He drives coast to coast. 19-10. 1 minute, 8 seconds to go.
Overall, 47%.
They're shooting 47%. It seems higher to me.
More of that. Well, they're taking a lot more shots.
There's Derek Arguello, back door, hey! And Arguello's come give it a little spark to the offense, 19-12.
Yeah, Cooper Winters with a good pass.
We've said that before, not necessarily in basketball, but we've seen a good pass from Cooper, but more than once. That just went off his leg.
That one. Now we got some Leighton Smith, another guy that's going to be fun to watch him come up. Quick feet, good offense, pretty good shot. Landon Allen back in.
Landon
Speed back in as well.
Here with 40 seconds to go. Well, we could use
you get a three here, you're back in this thing, and you can hold your head up.
Help him out, help him out.
Got to get out of that lane.
Down to 22 seconds to go. It's loud in this gym. Derek Arguello pull-up jumper. Good. He is hot.
Good shot.
Oh, 7 points. 19-14. And he's all over it on defense. He's all over Brackett. And there's Garner again. Wow.
Well, they're dishing off that.
Wow.
Does Derek have a nickname?
I have to ask his daddy. We don't have one for him. If you could come up with one, we'll use it.
Well, he reminds me of a guy that played for LSU, went on to play for the Hawks. When he was with the Hawks, he wore number 23, but he reminds me of Pistol Pete.
I'm telling
sweet shot.
He looked very good. Well, Farmington in the first quarter, 6 of 14 from two
They didn't shoot a shot any further than the foul line.
Other than the 2 three-pointers, which they made. And so they're shooting the ball inside. Total of 50% from the field. They're only they're 50% from the free throw line. For Prairie Grove, the Tigers are shooting 31%, 2 of 6 from 3-point, 3 of 10 from 2, and they're 2 of 2 from the free throw line. That's what's really we're just not getting good shots. They're getting great looks at the basket. Individually for the Tigers, Arguello leading the scores with 7. He's got half
off the bench.
He's got half of the points for Prairie Grove. He's 2 of 2. He's got a 3-pointer. Ty Tice, he's got 2 points. Winters with a 3-pointer. And Storley with 2. That's the Prairie Grove scoring. How many does Gardner have? Lance? 11
of
the 21 points. And all of those
inside the paint.
Is inside the paint. Don't get in a hurry there, Landon. Nice pass. There we go. Tanner Purcell finishes it. 21-16. Now we need a couple of stops. Derek Arguello is probably playing one of the best games.
He's a difference maker in this ball game right now.
It's the best I've seen him play this year, and he's playing a very good game. 3-pointer, and that's good.
These guys are shooting lights out from 3-point.
That's Barrett Oxford. Landon Allen turn around. Good, yeah. Landon Allen. 24-16. Tigers got to stay within that 10-point range. Hollingsworth now in the game, and there's Garner. He's just inside the paint again.
He's just a big body. I mean, he's tall and big.
And nice hustle by – that's Leighton Smith. Great hustle by Leighton. Leighton's not afraid to shoot the ball either. There's J.D. Speed. Pull-up jumper. J.D. unable to convert. Hey, I'm not sure what happened.
Allen, I think, got a hand on that one.
And Purcell as well.
There as well. They're giving credit to Purcell.
24-20, and the Tigers have pulled within 4. Ben is down as many as 10. J.D. Speed is all over Brackett. That's 5 seconds. Coach Ed wants that 5-second call. He's in the ref's ear on that.
JD's had a couple of those this season where when he can turn that defense on, very quick feet.
Nice defense there by Gardner.
Kick the ball.
(26-20). There, that's going to be a foul. That's number 13, Barrett Oxford.
The other thing that I really want the Tigers to watch is this game has a tendency to get chippy.
Yeah.
And when that emotion kicks into gear, then you don't play good basketball. And whoever keeps their head about them is going to wind up, that'll be good for 4, 5, 6 points before this night's over with.
Tice back in the game. Derek Arguello goes out. There's a J.D. Speed for 3. Oh, no good. Rebound goes to Brackett. Set up, guys. Mueller. 28-20. Cooper Winters down there quickly. Got it. 28-22.
J.D. Speed on that one to look at. Heads up ball there.
28-22. Since the lead by Farmington, Tigers been as close as 4. There's Garner. He's backing down Cooper Winters. Nice job. Nice block there by Purcell. And the Tigers going to get the possession. Purcell came back, helped out on
Jacob Storley check it back in. This is a little bit of maybe an orchestrated gamble by Coach Ed.
He's got 2 fouls. You might as well go ahead and play him a little bit. 28-22. Tigers need a basket here. He's
got the original starting 5 in. There's
Speed
KD.
for 3. He's off, but there's – oh, Cooper Winters knocked it away from – oh, I didn't know – Coop probably didn't know that Ty Tice was there. 28-22. Mueller, good ball handler there. Takes it, floats up and good. Boy, if JD could just hit a couple of those threes. He's just slightly been off.
I thought Cameron was going to pull up and take that one.
Winters thinking about it himself. There's Storley working inside the paint. No good. Rebound goes to Winters. Nice job by Coop. Unable to convert. Storley battling inside. Cooper battling inside.
That inside battle, that's probably been the single most frustrating thing for Prairie Grove this year is, I don't know, happy feet, happy hands.
We've missed, and Lance Arguello, one of our stat people, as well as Derek, have pointed out how many times we miss inside the
second
paint.
and third chances.
We just can't convert. 30-22.
Now, not taking anything away from the fact that there's a lot going on. That Garner's on fire.
32-22.
Cooper. I am glad to see Cooper's not taking the bait.
Bottom! Oh, that's Arguello. He's got 10 of the Prairie Grove 25.
He's the pistol.
And now Stevens for 3. He's off the mark. J.D. Speed with a rebound. Let's go, Tigers. Gets it quick to Dowdy. Oh! Stevens going to take it now. There's Mueller for 3. He's off. And Speed with the rebound. Boy, the action is fast right now. Boy, just a little.
Small little miscues.
We've had 2 chances right there. We could have been within, with those 2 baskets, within 3 points. There's Brackett for 3. He's off the mark. Rebound goes to Dowdy. Be smart with the ball, guys. Let's go. Arguello for 3. Oh, I wanted to say it again.
Look at Storley. Right place, right time.
Dowdy thought about it. He's going to take a 3. Off the mark.
Timeout, Farmington.
And Coach Thompson's going to take a 30-second timeout. Well, our guys are keeping it close. And if I remember the first time against Farmington, at the end of the quarters, we struggled a little bit. We need to stay very, very focused these last 2 minutes and 50 seconds.
2 minutes are going to be huge. And almost like a football game, the first couple, 2 or 3 minutes of that third quarter are going to be huge.
But if we can we don't want to be any worse off than we are right now. If we can stay in this range, we're okay.
Got to figure out somehow to get a little bit of help with Garner. We're not getting any backside help with him, and that they're playing off of one another very well with their low passes underneath.
Well, Garner's sitting now, and that might be good news for the Tigers. The one thing I'll say about Garner, even Cooper's been on him a couple times tight, and he's just making it.
Let's just say he not taking anything away from them. They've worked that inside game to perfection. And I got to hand it to Cooper. A lot of times we've seen him in the past few games
get a
where
foul.
He's gotten fouled. Not really a smart foul.
Well, the thing I've been impressed with Garner is his footwork inside.
He's a big dude.
But his feet, to be a big guy, he's got good feet. There's Dillette. That's Jimmy Hollingsworth in, and now Dillette drives, shots on the way, no good. Rebound to Winters. Now here's Tice pushing the action.
Thought about going up underneath the Storley.
Probably a smart that he pulled it out. Storley a little bit under control.
He would have taken the perfect pass. I don't get that. I felt like that Brackett gave him a little shove there.
Coach Ed not happy with the no call there. Dillette. Nice job by Storley, not getting a foul. And play good defense.
He looked at shooting. I mean, he's in the back of the backboard.
Looks like John Halbert, a fan favorite, getting ready to come into the game. There's Cooper Winters. Oh,
Looks like Garner's about to come in as well. He's got his rest. Landon Allen.
Halbert probably smart to take Storley out with 142.
Save that foul.
32-25.
What you want to say about John Halbert? He just makes things happen.
And the thing is when he's in there, because he's not in there whole team, be aggressive because he doesn't have to worry about the foul. There's Mueller. Mueller has been aggressive to the hole. Mueller stands at 5'9". Again, I believe that's generous. And he's driving to the hole.
This is a critical possession here.
Absolutely.
For the
There's Arguello. I wouldn't mind him throwing up another three and making it. Cooper Winters looking in for Allen. Now he's going to pull up. He drives himself. And he's going to get the and one. There we go. Big play by Cooper Winters. Now if he can finish off the old-fashioned three, Jake, we'd be within 6. 1:02 to go, 34-27. Checking back in is Ty Tice. Arguello, he's been the spark plug here in the first.
Pistol down. I'm not.
Coop knocks it down, 34-28. That's a big, you said a big possession that time for the Tigers. And Halbert is all over Stevens. I wouldn't mind seeing Halbert kind of get on Mueller a little bit, maybe. And a walk.
Ooh, an uncontested turnover. That was big.
34-28.
Left.
Boy, again, big possession.
Three-pointer would be big here.
Oh.
I don't know if I put the Arguello back in.
Halbert's in the game. We're down to 45 seconds. Come help out.
This is a big possession. I wouldn't mind seeing Coach Ed call a timeout, set something up.
Cooper Winters going to drive. Oh, he's picked by Brackett. And, yeah, he's moving.
Thank goodness it didn't go.
Nice defensive play there by Brackett. You know, he's one of their main guys. He's been a little bit quiet.
Offensive lineman about to come in.
Brackett.
If he's 220.
No. He's 6'5". He's 6'2", 260.
Okay.
6'4", 260.
That's closer.
Brackett, second shot. He misses both. Winters with the rebound. Tigers with another chance to close this lead. Down to 20 seconds. Be smart down the stretch, guys. Ty Tice in the corner. He's going to get a foul. It's only the 15th foul. Or was it a foul? No, he just knocked it out. No foul. Coach Ed's going to call a timeout. I think the ball just went out of bounds there. I didn't see a call there, Jake. Did you?
I thought that there was going to be one on Brackett, but it wasn't. I think
ball just went out of bounds.
I think Brackett knocked it out of bounds. Coach Ed's got something up his sleeve. He was calling for an ISO.
Well, Farmington still shooting around 50% total, but Prairie Grove now 42% after being, in the 20s in the first quarter. Has improved their shooting. 34-28, critical possession down the stretch. The thing is, I don't believe Cooper Winters, and I hate to say this, I don't think he has a foul yet. Is that right? Cooper Winters has one foul, Storley with 2. So if we get out of here in 12.8, we can be much more aggressive in the second half. Not that we haven't been aggressive in the first half. Halbert to throw the ball in. Ty Tice with the ball. There's Landon Allen. Got it! Yes! 34-30, 5 seconds. Be smart, be smart. Brackett, long three. No good. And Jake, I got to tell you, we've been down by as many as 10. It's halftime. The Farmington Cardinals 34, Prairie Grove Tigers 30. We're going to go ahead and take our 5 minutes here, and then we'll come back with stats. Again, halftime score, Farmington 34, Prairie Grove 30.
PG Tigers Online is made possible by our friends at PG Telco and the Prairie Grove High School East Lug. We thank you for your continued support.
PG Telco is the proud sponsor of PGTigersOnline.com, where you can find out all the very latest of what's going on with all the sports teams right here in Prairie Grove. But PG Telco is more, a lot more. They offer phone, internet, long-distance services, and bundles, making it all affordable. And that includes DirecTV. For your home or office, staying connected to the fast-paced world is as easy as calling PG Telco. Call 846-7200. That's 846-7200. PG Telco, built on community, focused on progress. Let's face it, life's moving along at a faster pace these days, and every now and again you find that one stop that allows you to catch your breath. That one stop that reminds you of the good old-fashioned values. The one stop that hand dips their ice creams and makes hamburgers to die for. The one stop that can furnish you with propane and pizza and everything in between. And they usually call you by your name and ask you about your family. Well, that place in Prairie Grove is Frederick's One Stop, serving Prairie Grove since 1975. They say, "Go Tigers!" I want you to try and imagine all the progress that's been made in medicine since 1918. Now try and imagine the progress that's been made in the insurance business as well. Needless to say, the changes have been massive, but Sterling Drug in Prairie Grove has kept up with it all. And Gary Davis and his staff are ready to provide you with the latest and most effective drugs, and they're going to work with your insurance companies as well. While there have been massive changes in medicine and insurance, one thing that has not changed is the quality professional care you'll receive from Sterling Drug. Sterling Drug, keeping you healthy since 1918.
Well, we got about 5 minutes here before we start the second half. I'm going to turn it over the mic over here to Lance Arguello to let him go through the stats.
All right, we are, man, everything's looking good tonight so far. Prairie Grove is 9 for 20 from the 2-point range, 45%, 3 for 10 from 3-point range, looking at 40% overall. We're 3 for 3 from the free throw line, which is incredible. Arguello has 10, Storley has 2, Landon Allen has 4, Cooper Winters has 8, Ty Tice has 2, and Cameron Dowdy doesn't have any points yet, but, man, we know he's going to do some good tonight. Farmington, from the 2-point range, they're 11 for 24, 46%, 3 for 7 from the 3-point range. Looking at 45% overall, and their free throws, now they're only shooting 38%, but they've gotten more free throws, 3 for 8 from the free throw line. So halftime, 34-30. It's going to be a great rest of the next half.
Thanks, Lance. I'll tell you, it was very I was very impressed because that first quarter, Jake, it looked like what everybody predicted. We were getting blown out of the gym. And then we kept our composure, and we talked about it. I remember looking at the clock. It was 2:47 to go, and I'm like, it's going to be a critical last couple minutes. And we closed that gap to 4 points.
Stepped up, and you got to give your hats off. Arguello's come off the bench to lead us in scoring. And you talk about just a pure shot, fun to watch him play, and he's offered up a little defensive spark as well. And I think the kicker is you hit the word is composure. We have stayed composed. And like you said, at one point in time, it looked like Farmington was just going to beat our brains out up underneath, and we've handled it pretty well. Well,
and really, of their 34 points, Garner's got 12, all in the paint. And Mueller's got 10, and I bet you 8 of his have been in the paint because he's driven the lane. So that's where they're getting a lot of their points. And then on the flip side, we've missed a lot inside the paint.
We have.
So
that's been one of the bugaboos for the Tigers all season long, is those inside, maybe second and third chances. And a lot of times you hate to see it, but they're fighting among themselves. They don't know it, but they're fighting among themselves and causing some problems. But right now, as far as all season long, this is probably the best shape that we've been in this kind of a contest all season long.
Well, we're only down 4.
It'd be nice to spoil their senior night for them. I'm just saying.
It would be nice. Well, I tell you what, Farmington has got a big crowd here tonight. Their student section's excited. Our student section's come to life a couple times throughout the game. I'd like to see us get it looks like I think we get the possession to start the second half. So to be able to score and close it to 4, get the ball to start the second, is a lot of momentum opportunity.
This may be a game right now, the first few minutes, where what coach decided to make what adjustment. The one thing that we know we've got to do is we've got to put another body on 23, and we've got to stop those inside passing lanes. That's going to come down to, what do you do? You're going to have to give up something to put another body on Garner, but it's pretty obvious that's going to have to happen.
Well, I was going to check with Lance. Lance, how many points does Brackett have tonight? Brackett, he's sitting at 2 points. He's typically
that's
a little
the
more
scary
active.
part,
Yep.
You kind of wonder how long is he going to be sitting there. When's he going to get off the off the deck and start shooting?
He's very athletic.
He's
I just watched him move up and down the court throughout the game. Very impressed with the way his athleticism.
And you kind of have to wonder, the coach may have gone in there and said, Matt, you going to play?
Yeah.
And that may have been all he needed to turn it on the second half. So we've got our challenges, obviously, but composure. I think that's the key word tonight for the Tigers. We've got to stay composed, and I'd let Pistol play the rest of the game.
Well, I'll tell you, and Pistol referring to Derek Arguello. Well, Coach Thompson, I had Thompson, the coach for Farmington, I had a chance to chat with him a little bit before the game and just congratulate him. He's had a nice run the last few years. His 2010 and 2010 and then his 2011 team both, I think one went to the semifinals, one went to the finals. And one of the years he didn't expect to go there. He's done a nice job. The last couple of years he's also had good winning teams, made some runs in the state tournament, and he's continuing that success with a regular season conference. So congratulations, Coach Thompson. On the flip side, I think Coach Ed, the thing that can happen for Coach Ed tonight is if these guys can keep it like this, they get confidence going into next week. And I think that's, if they're playing for anything, they're playing for pride. It's your crosstown rival, Battle with Highway 62. And the other part of this is you need that confidence going into next week. Well, we're going to start the second half. Speed, Tice, Storley, Winters, and Dowdy on the court for the Tigers.
The original starting five.
Looks like Farmington sitting in a 3-2 zone. Tice almost took the shot, gets it out to Speed, back to Dowdy.
And one of the things that you see about this Farmington zone is look how far.
Nice pass, Jake. Sorry for interrupting there. Nice job by Cooper Winters.
That's what's going to have to happen because this zone is meeting us way out beyond the three-point line. So key passes and getting those mismatches are going to be key. We may be on to something here.
There's Winters. Winters drives. He's got it. We're all tied up at 34. It's all tied up. On the floor now, Garner, Mueller, Stevens, and Dillette, and Brackett for the Cardinals. Tigers have not led since early in the game. J.D. Speed playing hard.
You know, right now, we got a really good matchup. Right now, I would say they're the three most athletic players on the court. Two of them are Tigers. I think Storley and Cooper are two of the most athletic guys on the court right now as far as pure athletes. And you saw that with that layup back there.
Absolutely. And Brackett on the other side. And I'll tell you what, J.D. Speed is no less than a great athlete himself.
I put him in the scrapper category.
There's Gardner, number 32. Boy, nice pass that time.
That's okay. That's
Cooper Winters, his second. First team foul of the second half. Garner, shot on the way. Free throw, he's got it. 35-34, and he stops the Prairie Grove scoring streak. 35-34. 6:40 to go here in the third, just starting the second half. That one rolls around, falls in.
Got that home court roll on that.
36-34. 6:35 to go. J.D. Speed at the top running the offense.
But that's been a change that was made about mid-January.
Be patient, Tigers. And I think a foul is going to be called on Stevens. Jackson Stevens with the foul. His second foul. Oh, his first personal, first team foul. 36-34. Tigers playing tough. The number one team in the conference, the Farmington Cardinals, and they're in a battle tonight with the Tigers.
And, Clint, it wouldn't matter if they were both fighting for the bottom of the conference. It would be a battle.
J.D. Speed, pull up, no good. And Storley's going to get a foul over the back. And that's just where you – that's
Gets
just
a little aggressive.
Yep. He got in foul trouble early in the first quarter. He picked up 2 in the first 4 minutes, and now he's got another one to start the third quarter. Gardner, they're going back to what was working. Now Dowdy picks up the loose ball. We got numbers. Storley, he walked.
Tanner Purcell is going to check in for Storley.
Coach Ed upset because the ref that was closest to the play didn't call it.
Make the play.
And the guy all the way across court makes the call. 36-34. Garner is just working Cooper hard inside.
Well, the one thing they have made the adjustment on is they're definitely putting an extra body on Garner. You saw Purcell that time.
I thought that was on the floor. They're going to give him 2 shots.
Now that hurt. I thought that foul was on Purcell.
I did
now
too.
We got Cooper in foul trouble as well.
And I think Coach Thompson knows if he can go in there. He's got Coop now with 3. He's also got Storley with 3, and with Garner, that's going to give us problems.
Yeah. A lot of uncontested 3-foot shots.
Winters gets her strong rebound. Somebody's got to have a foul here.
Now we're beginning to see a little frustration, and that's going to work against us.
Mueller with the foul. His first, team second. 37-34, the Tigers battled back from a 10-point deficit.
Again, Cameron Dowdy's been quiet again tonight.
Tice inside. There's Dowdy.
Early in the season, Dowdy would have shot that 3 times. Now he's looking to pass.
Cooper Winters for 3, in and out. Dowdy with the rebound.
Oh,
Just Ty Tice.
Ty Tice is in the place. Create the jump ball, but man, you ask yourself, what's he doing down there?
but
he's making things happen.
Absolutely.
I always get a kick out of that.
Well, him and Mueller, they say they're 5'9". They're both standing by. There's Dillette that time. Now they've scored 5 straight. It's 39-34. Looks like Pistol Arguello as well as Landon Allen going to come back in. Need a basket this time down. Tice.
This is an important. This is must-have time here.
Winters going against Garner. And they got no call. Mueller converts, and they've scored 7 straight, 41-34. Tigers had closed the gap.
Oh, he's going to roll the dice and bring Storley back in.
Tice for 3, no good. Now coming to the game, Landon Allen, Storley, and Arguello. Winters, Dowdy, and Purcell are going to sit.
This is a roll of the dice any way you look at it. Storley is he's got his 3 on him.
Jeff Oxford, who's one of the Farmington webcast guys, when they do their webcast, I saw him earlier out in the hallway. He asked me if he needed to come give a Farmington perspective on the game tonight. I told him we'd welcome him on down.
Well, if it'd get him off the court, yeah, come on up here.
Let's go, Tigers. Play smart.
We need a basket.
41-34, Tigers trail.
We're stuck on 34 for a while now.
We talked about droughts, and then we've kind of gone on one since we tied the game. Storley, he drives. He's going to be fouled. Foul's going to be on Garner, I believe.
And that could be the answer for Garner. You put a little bit of that physical play on him that he's so good at. Unfortunately, Storley's got that 3 fouls, though.
And that's only the first on Gardner. As big and strong as he is and much physical play, it's only his first foul. Storley gets the free throw. A much-needed point for the Tigers, 41-35.
Leighton Smith checking in.
Coming in for speed. Jimmy Hollingsworth checking in for the Cardinals.
Play smart. Play smart.
Storley, 41-35. Gardner is just
he's an unstoppable. He's big. I mean, he's broad. He's not just tall. He's thick.
They've outscored the Tigers 9-1. There's Storley
Great
inside.
pass.
Maybe should have just taken that. There's Arguello for 3. No good. And he's cooled off a little bit. And that's 4 on Storley. 43-35.
He's got 3. Being kind of quiet on the bench, and you can kind of look at his Cameron. Cameron's got size. He's got that 3-point range, and he looks a little dazed.
2.5 minutes to go in the third. The Tigers had tied it up all up at 34 since that time. They've been outscored 9-1. Trail by 8. Turnover by the Cardinals. Leighton Smith driving baseline. He gives
Great
it up.
Pass.
Landon Allen cannot convert, and there's another missed shot inside.
Ty Tice.
Ty Tice his first.
He's got a few to give.
Well,
the last time this guy made a free throw, the place went crazy.
oh, they're ready to go again. I can see him over there. But they were quiet this time.
Subdued this time.
44-35. I do see the Bobby Petrino dress up over there. Makes them both. 45-35. Well, they're back to a 10-point lead. Outscoring the Tigers 11-1 since it was tied at 34. Leighton Smith for three. No good. We just have missed some shots. We missed 2 threes the last time down, both pretty good looks.
Well, we missed threes with some young kids out there. This is the future Tigers that are going to be out there. They're playing against a pretty seasoned team right now.
Garner.
Again.
That's the largest lead of the game, 47-35. And the body language of the Tigers say it. I just saw Wade Cooper just brought the ball in. Just the frustration, and hopefully they'll get composed, as you said earlier. Garner with 19 points, Jake. Landon Allen. Yeah, he's fouled by Brackett. Tanner Purcell going to check back in for the Tigers. My guess is he's going to come in for Winters, so Winters doesn't get that fourth foul in the last minute and 10 seconds of the third. Landon Allen makes the first free throw. Cameron Dowd
checking in. So he must be checking in for the shooter. J.D. Speed checking back in.
Well, that surprises me. Purcell's going to come in for Allen instead of Winters, but Landon misses the second one. Stevens for three, no good. Rebound was to Winters, knocked away there by Hollingsworth.
Now we make that change. Tanner Purcell relieving Landon.
We need a strong last minute here of the third quarter.
What we need is something positive. Just no negatives.
There's Dowdy, got it, and Cameron Dowdy, his scoring streak
pass, yeah.
or drought is now over.
Maybe they can start something for us. We need it.
Nice and sweet by
Winters.
Cooper Winters with a nice assist and a nice finish by Dowdy.
Over and back.
Coach Ed gets the timeout. Nice hustle by Purcell.
Nice hustle by the coach. That's one of the quickest timeouts I think I've seen.
I think Coach Ed's now left with 2 timeouts. I believe that's his third. I'm not sure, but I believe that is. 29.4, Jake.
It's almost as if this has been the same script that's happened all season long. The third quarter has been just we could just not play the third quarter and go straight to the fourth quarter. But the third quarter has been a bugaboo for the Tigers all season long.
Well, I tell you what's interesting as well, 47-38. It was 34 all. We started off the third quarter. I'm like, the third quarter jinx is off.
The question is, do we have another run in it?
Yep.
If we had one run, we need another run now.
Well,
Pistol needs to get hot again.
Yeah, we could sure use something here, a big drain here. 29.4 seconds to go here in the third, 47-38. Keep this thing single digits going in the fourth quarter. You got a shot.
The question is going to be, is he going to look to go inside, outside? How do you attack Farmington at this point? You haven't had a whole lot of success in any direction.
Well, Arguello is in. He's had the hot hand tonight. Cameron Dowdy's in.
No mistakes is definitely what you want. You want a good, clean shot.
Well, it looks like they're going to take the last shot, down to 10 seconds to go. Cooper Winters with the ball. There's Arguello. Got it! Backdoor Arguello.
Reverse layup, pretty shot.
And Brackett, that's twice now at the end of the quarter. He's hit the back of the rim.
And you know, when he shoots from half court, it looks like you and me shooting from the free throw line. It's effortless. But we got a 7-point ball game, and we've overcome that before. So now it's just a matter of that composure you talked about. Now the foul trouble might come back to bite us a little bit.
Well, just as we started the third quarter, we're also going to have the possession arrow going in the fourth quarter. So that score was huge because now we get a chance to cut this lead to 5 with a three-pointer down to 4, and we're right back.
We don't have anybody in foul trouble as far as Farmington goes, but we have a host of our players.
Let me take a look.
Probably going to come back and harm us a little bit.
Brackett has 3 fouls.
But he hasn't been a factor in this game as of yet.
Everybody else for Farmington with only 1, so. (47-40). Jake, it's always like this when it's Farmington and Prairie Grove. Always a battle. We saw it in the girls' game tonight. Prairie Grove girls able to pull away there in a little run in the fourth quarter.
Hey, baby, let's go! Win this thing!
Arguello, nice reverse underneath.
And he's having fun tonight. And to be quite honest, the Farmington coaches are probably going, where was this guy?
Yeah, where's he been all year?
Where's this guy been?
There's Arguello again. There's Storley inside. There's Dowdy for 3. Bottom! Cameron Dowdy closes the gap to 4. He woke up. The layup just changed his attitude and changed his confidence. And I'll tell you, that's big. 47-43. 7.5 minutes to go in the game, and the Tigers are giving the conference champions all they want.
And you're right, what a big confidence builder this would be. If they take this thing and they can win it.
Brackett. Wait, late call. I'll tell you what.
Honestly, I didn't see.
What?
I saw a missed layup.
That's all it was. That particular ref's been off his game tonight.
Wow.
Well, yeah, I'm stating the fact.
Send your cards and letters to Lynn Gregson.
Garner makes the first one.
You go ahead and put your email address out there for him.
There's a reason I'm not on Facebook. There's second one on the way. No good.
Oh,
but the rebound just falls right into the hands of Hollingsworth.
Don't make another.
Garner.
Oh.
Now they're going to call. Okay, there he is. He goes over the back. And now that's it for Storley. Nope. Dowdy with the sense with that's his second.
I think we got away with one there.
Well, they got away with one whenever I thought Dillette went over the back to get the rebound. He misses the first free throw.
Block out's going to be key. That last one was just a simple not blocking out. So those little bitty basics.
He makes the second one. Well, out of 4 free throws, they make 2. That wasn't the worst thing that could have happened when they had that many chances. And a little bit of help. Winters, he gets it out to Arguello, 49-43. Cooper Winters pull-up jumper short.
I think Winters. That was not a smart foul.
No. That was just a frustration foul right there. That's 4 on Cooper Winters.
He's got that quarterback mentality. He doesn't want to hold the ball longer than 4 seconds because he's used to getting hit. This is basketball, but that was, you're right, that frustration penalty. He's not happy with himself.
Now they're going to have the one-on-one.
He's going to let him ride as far as the fouls go.
Misses the one-on-one, but there's Garner. Man, these are some late foul calls.
That's
right
it
now.
For Cooper. Coach Ed is not very happy.
Well, and I don't.
And I always like this gamesmanship. They got 30 seconds to put somebody in, like it's any mystery who it's going to be.
Well, I think the thing that you can take a little more advantage of is you can bring your players over. You got 30 seconds.
Yeah.
And just utilize it as a timeout. 49-43. Garner shot on the way. He's got it. We have not had much luck these last couple of times down the court.
Now, on the positive side for Prairie Grove, not a whole lot has worked stopping Garner.
Bottom! Oh!
That's a shot in the arm. J.D. Speed from the top of the key. So the loss of Winters, you lose some athleticism, but we can still hang in there with this thing.
He walked. Oh my gosh. Landon Allen thought about a three.
Drop kick it.
J.D. Speed driving. Got it. Gets the roll.
Got that shoulder turned in on him.
53-48. Down by 5. Single digits with 5 minutes and 50 seconds to go. Need a stop this time down. Ty's getting ready to check back in for the Tigers. Three seconds. Coach Ed was begging for it, and I think if he hadn't been that close to the ref, I don't think he would have called it. 53-48, 5.5 minutes to go.
Matt Brackett back in, so they.
Another important possession here for the Tigers. They have forced that inside to Storley. Now they're going to call 3 seconds on Storley. Oh, no.
On the floor.
That's going to be 16 fouls. Dillette's third. It's the 5th team foul. And J.D. Speed with the ball. He gets it to Landon Allen. Landon may have gotten away with an extra step. Landon pull-up jumper. Got it. 53-50, Jake. We're right back at it.
We're seeing some guys step up, and that's good. Tiger fans on their feet right now.
We may have to get on our feet to be able to see the action, Jake. And Garner quietens the crowd a little bit.
There's really nothing flashy about what he does.
$55-50. And there's Dillette's going to pick up his 4th. That's the 6th foul.
And if you get a Dillette out of the game, look at the size of him. I mean, you reduce the size. These guys are wide. I mean, wide arm spans. Look at Brackett. Look at Dillette. Look at Garner.
4.5 minutes to go in the game. 55-50. The Tigers are still in this thing. No good there. Three-pointer. And a smart play by Ty's. Hey!
What's he doing there? You ask yourself, what's that little guy doing down there when he's making something happen? What's going on?
Cut checking in the game, number 13, Barrett Oxford. Dowdy for 3. Bottom! 55-53. Dowdy has come alive here in the second half. The Tigers down by 2. They were down by as many as 12, Jake. There's Garner. He walked again. He is getting away with a little shuffle there, Jake. 57-53.
I really don't know. You're right. He did take a stutter step there, got away with it. I don't know what you can do to stop it.
He makes the free throw. Storley playing with those 4 fouls. 3:56 to go. 58-53. Tigers have been as close as 2. Been down as many as 12. Tied it actually at 34-34, but since then, close as they've been as 2.
It's been a game of streaks.
Dowdy has come alive. 58-55. Cameron, if you ever go back and watch this, don't keep your head down about that senior night because you stepped up here in the second half. 58-55. There's Garner again. Garner, how many points does Garner have tonight?
He's having a senior night.
He's having a career night, absolutely.
Yeah, Ron Bond's telling us, look at Jacob Storley's right eye. You can't tell me he hasn't been physical down there. He's got a shiner that'll be there tomorrow.
Garner with 31 points. There's Purcell inside, off the glass.
Oh, Storley almost had a great tip in, and I don't know.
Well, now we're getting down to 2.5 minutes, down by 5. Each possession now becomes extremely critical. Now Mueller's going to get 2 free throws.
Look at Coach Ed's shirt tail. He's played hard.
Well, Coach Ed is definitely
Tice is kind of reminding him, hey, I got a little elbow action coming my way.
We need Mueller to miss at least one of these. How about this one?
Okay.
And he misses the first one. 60-55. It's a 2-possession game. Mueller 4 or 5 from the free throw line. That's his first miss of the night.
Interesting here that J.D. Speed told Purcell to stay out. He wants to be up against Garner up underneath.
61-55. 2 minutes, 23 seconds to go here in the game.
Coach Ed wants and gets a timeout.
Well, Jake, I'll tell you, as we watch here and down the stretch, I think one of the keys that, there's a lot of talk before the game. I just felt like tonight, if the Tigers could play well and not get blown out of the gym, and that's what they've done tonight. They have not got blown out of the gym. I think they can go to next week's district tournament with a lot of confidence, pick up a couple of wins, and maybe make it to the regional tournament.
Well, you're playing against the conference champion. It's their senior night. You got a lot of things that you got to go against you, but what they have shown is character, composure, no quit, and they've shown that they can put a few streaks together of their own. And that has not happened previously in the season. It's been the other way around.
Well, Garner's got 33 points, 31 points. Mueller's got 15. That's 46 of 61 points from those 2 players.
And, you point that out. Another guy that has hurt us in the past, Matt Brackett, has been basically non-existent tonight.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, he's got 2 points. He's got 2 points. Cameron Dowdy with 10 for the Tigers. Cooper Winters with 10. Arguello with 12. So there's 32 of the Tiger 55. Storley with 5 points. Ty Tice with just 2. But a lot of distribution.
Cameron Dowdy has come alive here. He's basically put the Tigers on his back in the last 4 minutes.
And I'm glad to see it because I know he's had his head down a little bit the last couple of games. Not that he's not been trying. He's been cold.
Yeah.
And now tonight he's really stepped up. Dowdy.
How about Jacob Storley playing the last several minutes with 4 fouls?
Bottom! J.D. Speed with a bottom! It is 61-58. How many Speed got now? He's got to have quite a few himself.
Now Farmington's probably thinking about that offensive foul on Mueller. Finally, that forearm came back and got him. We can tie this thing up with a good possession right here.
J.D. Speed with 8 points. He's got 2 threes and a 2-pointer. And it's 61-58. 1:50 to go, and Coach Bo Thompson,
wants a timeout.
he's going to take a timeout. Probably a smart timeout there by Coach Thompson.
Now, I'm beginning to think maybe the coaches, this may be a quick little conversation. What are you guys doing? What are you guys doing out here?
Well, Prairie Grove coming into the game tonight with 5 wins on the season. They beat Gentry 3 times, Berryville once, and Paris was the other victory down in West Fork early in the season. They would love nothing more to end this somewhat frustrating regular season with a big win here tonight. They're only down by 3 against the conference champions.
Yeah, well, senior night, Farmington, and a victory would be, you would, that'd make the season a lot easier to stomach. It hadn't been the season that they wanted, but a lot of that hurt can go away tonight.
We're at 61-58, and like I said, they are playing the conference champions right now, and they're playing them like they've been
on their senior night. So this is big.
1 minute,
Big
40,
possession right here.
45 seconds, 1 minute 45. Farmington fans chanting defense. Cameron Dowdy.
Not sure.
Should have got a foul there. Now with a minute and a half, Farmington will probably.
Garner's asking for it on the inside. Storley is he's doing everything he can, but he's got 4 fouls.
Now we're getting down to a minute. Prairie Grove may have to foul here.
Oh.
He walked! I'm going to put it on mute for a second, Jake. I've criticized so bad tonight. I know I'll probably get some nice fan mail for that one, but unbelievable.
Big foul shots right now.
Tice falls down, 61-59.
Minute 4 left to go. Couple possessions left. Farmington will have some decisions on what to do. What do you play slow down?
Tice makes them both 61-60.
1 point
104 to go. They get it across the timeline. He double. All right, we're down under a minute to go. Tigers going to try to play tough D for a little bit. Now they foul.
I think Coach Ed wanted that guy on the line. You can sense the frustration building between Mueller and Tice. They've had this little ongoing battle going on for a while. Tice getting the better end of it so far.
And Jackson Stevens misses the first, so it's 61-60. Jake, very important to get a rebound here, and if he makes it, we have a chance. Shot on the way. He's got it. 62-60. And now
Coach Ed's going to pull him up and call a timeout. Nice call of play.
He's got the play called. 40 seconds to go in the game. Prairie Grove giving the Farmington Cardinals all they want tonight. Dowdy, he's fouled. He's going to go to the line. Cameron Dowdy will go to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. And finally, the Tigers get a call to go in their favor.
I was going to say, I hope you didn't say we get a break because that was a deserved. He got the foul.
No, yeah, but we got one to go.
Going to ice down Cameron Dowdy.
It's huge right now from the free throw line.
Full timeout.
34.9 seconds, 62-60. Prairie Grove has made this game exciting. I think if you were to poll everyone before they came in tonight and said, what do you think this game would be? I don't think anyone would be saying with 34.9, everyone would still be here, and it would be this close.
Both student sections standing, and it's kind of fitting that right now, 34 seconds left, you got Cameron Dowdy at the line with a possibility of tying this thing up. You put it on the senior's shoulders. He's had a little rough time.
The manager is over there. He's a little bit worried. He was bent over in full stress level.
Yeah, there he is. Stress mode. That's McKay. He got a heart of gold.
I'll tell you, Jake, he texts me at least 4 times a day trying to figure out how they can make it to the regional tournament. He studies this stuff a lot. All right, 34.9, Cameron Dowdy at the line. I love Jake, if nothing else, this is what high school sports is supposed to be.
Yeah.
There's a great atmosphere. Both crowds are up. It's exciting. 1-1. You got Garner underneath.
Big
you got
shot.
Dillette.
Big shot.
Dowdy got it.
Trains it.
61-62. That keeps us within a score. Even if he misses, he knocks us down. We're tied. Cameron Dowdy, who's come alive in the second half. Second one on the way. Bottom! Yes! 62 all! And now here comes Mueller. He gets it over the timeline. Oh, no! No! Coach Ed. Storley picks up his.
There were a few things wrong with that play. He carried the ball for 1. He traveled for 2.
And Storley.
And there really wasn't a foul.
Yeah. Well, the thing, if there was going to be a foul, I'd have called on Dowdy because Dowdy may have got him with the body, but Storley did a nice job. Storley played about a quarter and a half with four fouls.
And pretty well kept Garner in check. I mean,
That's almost impossible.
Yeah, using the word loosely, but
2 shots now for Dillette. First one on the way. He's got it. 63-62. Very important here to box out. Watch what Garner will do, and he makes them both. Garner, I watched him a while ago when JD Speed was boxing him out. He did the roll, a lot like you're talking football, and he almost made it back underneath. Coach Ed calls a timeout. Exactly 25 seconds to go.
Coach Ed, what's your mindset here?
Well, I think your mindset.
Is your mindset to win or to tie?
I think you're in the building tonight, and I think you're here and you're on the road. You got to go for the win because overtime. Look what you have. You have Storley and Cooper. They're on the bench. They're not coming back. You've already got Dowdy now with 3 fouls. He's been a scorer.
They've had some success running this isolated with Dowdy over here on the left wing, running a guard up underneath on the baseline. 3-point shot, I'm going to call it. I'm going to call the pistol from the right wing. 3 points, we can take it down. That's my call.
Well, I tell you, let's see. You showed me something earlier.
No more timeouts for us.
Okay, so that was the last Tiger timeout. Farmington has 1 timeout, 25 seconds. So the thing with Prairie Grove, if they don't convert, they'll need to foul quickly. They got to still try to get a turnover. Once they get it past the timeline, you got to foul quickly. And then at that point, you got to hope that they miss one and
But I'm
stay
hoping
alive.
all that's for naught. I'm hoping we hold on to it for about 17, 18 seconds. Then we run that baseline runner to the right side. Pistol's about to throw it in. Or it'd be really fitting if Cameron Dowdy hit it.
Well, let's see. The Tigers ties. There's Dowdy. I would just leave it out here until it's time. Take the final shot, Jake. Now we're down to 10 seconds.
Shoot it. Shoot it. Purcell. Oh! It'll go! Oh!
And that's the final score. And the Tigers need to hold their head up. The final score, Prairie Grove almost pulls out the unbelievable, but they fall short, 64-62. And Jake, they have nothing to hold their head low about tonight.
And to think they're in the final 4 seconds, they got off actually
3 shots.
Yeah, all inside the paint. Now, obviously, nobody had their feet set. Wasn't the ideal shooting conditions, but Tigers have nothing to feel bad about tonight. You took the conference champion and you made them really worked for it tonight.
Well, and that's exactly right, Jake. They made the conference champions sweat, and we had a chance there at the end. Hats off to Coach Edmonston. Thought he did a nice, very good job with his team tonight. The players played hard all the way down.
I think if he had one regret, one wish, I think he probably wished he'd had one more timeout to reset the play.
Yep.
He didn't. I don't think he got the look he wanted
when he first
got the floor.
But I think if you look tonight across the board, I would say Derek Arguello set a great tone in the first half to help bring back the game, made it close, and then in the second half, Cameron Dowdy, who's had a struggle the last 2 or 3 games, made an incredible scored, I believe, 12 points, I believe, in the second half. Couple three-pointers, driving, free throws. Nice job. Congratulations to the conference champions, the Farmington Cardinals. They're celebrating, and rightfully so, but they were taken to the wire tonight by the Tigers. Well,
it may give them something to think about. Headed into the tournament, it may give them something to think about.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, check the website, pgtigersonline.com, over the next couple days. We'll find out exactly what time we will play next week, what games will be webcast from both the boys and the girls. We'll try to get that to you.
And I know everybody wants Derek back.
Jake, we'll plan on you joining us, Lance, the whole crew. Let's go through some points and some totals tonight. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna put take my headset, Lance, and take them through the stats.
Well, tonight for Farmington, Mueller had 15. Just going right down the line. Stevens had 4. Oxford had 3. Brackett had 2. Garner had 31.
Wow.
Alex Dallette had 9. And that ended their scoring for Prairie Grove. Purcell had 4. Cameron Dowdy came in with 12. Great job from Cameron tonight. Way to step in.
In the second half,
that was all in the second half, every bit of it, yeah. Ty Tice with 4 points.
Ty Tice, let me say this about Ty. He seemed to show up tonight at the right place, right time, getting a lot of loose balls, tying things up, making things happen.
Yeah, Cooper Winters had 10 points before he fouled out tonight. Derek Arguello, 12 points. J.D. Speed, man, some great three-pointers right there at the end, helping us out with 8 points. Jacob Storley with 5, and Landon Allen ended out with 7 tonight. What a great game, regardless of the outcome. Otherwise, we wish we would have won it, but, man.
Nobody's asking for a refund.
Boy, great game. Great game tonight.
Well, I will tell you, and Garner, just unbelievable night.
Dominated.
Had over, right at 30, 31, 32 points.
31.
They had 64 points. He almost had half their points, and it was all there. Well, that's going to do it for us tonight. Again, check pgtigersonline.com. Check it throughout the week. We'll have when we're going to webcast the district tournament, which will be in Gentry. Again, thank you. I want to say thanks to Ethan Sam for the camera work. Mr. Bond for producing tonight.
Yeah.
Lance and Gretchen for the stats. And Jake, thank you for filling in tonight for Derek. Hope you'll join us again during the tournament time. I'm Lynn Gregson for all. Thank you and have a great night.
Good night.